Well, there's only one person waiting anyway. Doesn't really matter. Oh, here we go. Well, there's only one person waiting anyway. Doesn't really matter. I've got to turn my volume down. Here we go.
Do you want to know what I just did?
No, what?
You guys are going to laugh at this. No, you know what I just did.
Oh, yeah.
for the last 5 minutes or so, maybe more, we've been talking to one another as though we're live, but I haven't gone live.
I've been saying hello to Whale and he can't even hear me.
I was saying to Whale Miner, and he couldn't hear us because I hadn't gone live. Well, I'm doing.
Safe for your dad's here already.
Hey, do one of you guys want to join us on live stream? Feel free to say you do or whatever, and I'll hit you up a link. If you don't, that's cool. But if you ever do, just let me know. But no, I don't know. We must have been talking to each other for like 10 minutes or so.
That's when he remembers to turn it on. He's got a lot on his plate. Lot on his plate. This old fella.
I can't believe I just did that.
I can.
God, I was playing the intros and stuff and going, oh, geez, I had to do a double intro because it was going to take time to get the links out and stuff. And oh, shit, I was just talking to no one. I'm just going to check on Discord and see how long ago was I actually talking to Odinada, which was... Oh, shit, we were talking to each other for nearly 15 minutes with no one.
Yeah. Can
we were saying hello to you, Miner, but we weren't live.
Keith was telling you how much he loves you, Whale, but you missed it.
I do. Whale Miner's awesome. I want Whale Miner or Safe for Your Dad to join us on live stream because they're always here. And, you know, I know they've got some opinions and stuff, and I'd love to hear what they have to say. You know, like say live, not just in...
I want Miss Love to come on live.
Yeah, well, she's been on live before, not with me, though, but I've...
And Ladybacks. I want Ladybacks to come on live too.
So is one of you guys going to come on live with us, or are we just going to keep getting messages? Either way, whatever you do, it's fine. But are you ever interested in coming on to these one of these really widespread live streams where there's like you get out there to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people? Talk myself up. Yeah, no, we were talking silent to ourselves. Oh, hello all. Hello, Jason. Yeah, well,
I think you need to change your name, say for your dad.
Oh no. Yeah, you don't want to be. Yeah, I understand that one. Yeah, of course.
High-rise trade.
Yeah, he's got some risky business going on, so he's ready to hit the exit button. Hi, Leon. Thank you very much for joining. Cheers for that. We're a bit earlier today because Jason wanted to join live stream, and he's a couple of hours ahead of me and needs his beauty sleep because he's like got a real job.
Mm.
You used to work for yourself, but the problem was that you couldn't get motivated to go to work. And
that's right.
You're forced to go to work.
My wife was getting a bit sick of me watching Netflix all day.
Oh, is that what it was? It wasn't the porn. It was just Netflix.
No, I watched that at work.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, there's been so many things going on, though, hasn't there, guys? Like, we were talking about it a little bit before. And like I said to Jason, which, of course, this wasn't on live, so I'll say it again. Happy to talk about it, but I don't go into that much into depth because we don't need to fill ourselves up full of FUD and that sort of stuff. You know, like I know that it's all real and legitimate, yes, but we don't need to have depressing sort of talk, you know, that much. You know, like even, you know, talk some good stuff. I've been reaching out today to Ducky, you know, Burning Duck, who was on here the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was asking him
The chimney.
about for what?
The chimney.
What do you mean, chimney?
He had about 4 durries while you were talking to him.
Oh yeah. No, he's a train. Yeah. No, that's right. Everyone to their own. But I was asking him, yeah, what a nice guy though.
Yeah, no, he's a pretty genuine fella, right?
Yeah, no, he's excellent. But I asked him about because basically Calf Token is going to be it is being remade from the ground up, right? And it's in there at the moment with the development team to come up to put the new token together. So right now I have an opportunity to add something different to Calf Token, okay? Something that is more along the meaning of the token, you know, which goes in line with like the cause or, you know, that sort of empathy type stuff. And so he got talking to his developer, who I talked to as well, and they came up with an idea for me to what I might incorporate. Well, you know, obviously just an option, their thoughts on what I could incorporate in the token. They had a look at the
we said he had a couple of ideas for you.
Yeah, but that's NFT ideas. This one here is token ideas. So this is different.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go into specifics here and now, but what I can say or will say is that I'm trying to figure out what the hell he wrote me because it's a hell of a long story. And my head just goes, what? I need to read it a couple of times, you know, like read it, go away for a while, come back, read it again, and do that a couple of times because, like, holy shit, it's almost like dev talk to me, you know, like it's just complicated, even though it's simple, but it's complicated. So it just seems like, you know, I've got to get my head around it. No, they were doing this long before this. No, this has been going on for over a year now, the investigations and stuff. But technically, no one would listen to them. But the brewed coffee Discord
Brewfi.
Brewfi is where the guys were that were collecting information, and now it's getting all compiled together to present a case because, of course, you can't present a end story until you got the end. And so they've got to now putting all the information together to present their research all up and documented research right up till today. So that's what they're doing at the moment, is compiling all of that together as essentially like I'm sure it could turn into a legal case against well, at least the beginnings of it, because it shows that they've got evidence trails. So no, they've been doing this stuff for over a year now.
Be class action.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Yeah, I know. Chalk and I was talking about this yesterday because we're sort of saying
the
about
research that's been done, Whale, is only available because of Brian's dealings throughout the course of the project. Like, we all know he was a crook prior to this with all these other projects, which should have been enough. Which should have been enough for us to realise, but no, we all got suckered into his marketing. But the research that Brew DeFi have done is a progressive research because they've been trailing it. They've been watching it as he's doing it.
And they've got sections that are sealed sections in their Discord where all the information is being collected and gathered. And I don't know, you've probably looked in there already. I've looked in there.
Yeah,
you just get a link and you can see the information. And I'm sure Brian's been in there and had a look as well. But that's where you can find a lot of the information. Now, what CK presented today was just like mind blowing. But we were talking off air about, Jason asked me, like, you know, was I surprised or whatever? But I don't know what your feelings are, Whale Miner, but my thoughts is that if you've been in crypto for, say, a year and a half or whatever, and you're fairly well vexed within the spectrum and you're doing your thing, I wouldn't think it would be unlikely that someone would have had or would have contact to, say, 20 wallets, you know, like on their cold storage or something like that. Like, it's super easy to do that. And I'm sure that, you know, it's like some for Bitcoin and ETH and some, you know, some for day trading, some for, you know, doing their other things or whatever it might be. And other ones they just forget about for a bit and then use them every now and again. So, you know, I would, you know, maybe I'm wrong with that. I don't know. Like, how many wallets do people use? I don't know. They're not necessarily all wallets that hold the same token, of course, but they're, you know, different wallets that do different things. That's my own opinion on what I think people would do. You know, and the quantity of wallets that he had, well, he's still using wallets that he used for Clever DeFi. So he's using wallets that are still around since the early days. So that kind of tells a story within itself.
He's a criminal.
Yeah, well, it's surprising he's using, you know, like what I don't know whether it's the right term or not, what I would call, say, a dirty wallet, like one that's already done trading, you know, like they're talking about wash trading and stuff like that. You know, one that's already done certain trading acts and still using those numbers, you know, like.
I didn't know Mike from BroodFi started BroodFi because of his when he got done over by the
he got scammed. Yeah.
So that Brood DeFi started from Seifu's wrongdoings.
Yeah, but isn't it the old story, like where you piss the wrong person off and they will just keep driving for you. You know, and that's exactly what it is, where, you know, they pissed off the wrong person. It's, you know, like, I'm not putting myself in the same category, but it's the same thing as me and Brian, where he's been having a go at me. And of course, you know, like, he finds that quite irritating dealing with me because I just won't go away. I just keep on pestering him, just being a niggly little fly. And it's just, you know, as much as just like within the last week, he was having a go at us on Crypto Star Daily's live stream. And, you know, because he just can't help himself. It just was bringing him out. And, you know, but it was always doing, like, that's where my perspective is a little different than a lot of people's, right? Because I've been on the receiving end of being called a scammer, right? A scammer from Brian, right? And the thing that I found amusing about it all is that I know that all the evidence that they had was all false. And I knew that because I'm the one who supposedly was creating the evidence, right? Etc. Or a wallet, as I found out. And I just got that information the other day too. What I managed to find a person who would give me the wallet that they presented to Brian, as like Lucky Charms presented to Brian as the scam wallet that I had, supposedly that I had.
Supposedly. It was mostly mine.
And that wallet actually didn't do anything. Like, I just don't understand what they were getting at. You know, it just doesn't, it didn't make any sense. Yeah, that's right. Even with the vesting. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's
so even with What is it? 2.25?
No,
whatever.
0.25%.
0.25. He'll.
Yeah.
I think it's about 480,000 he can withdraw straight away.
Yeah.
Which will nearly sink Vulcan from day one.
It's just madness, and that's only one wallet.
That's what I mean. That's the biggest holding, and he has it.
But they're talking about he owns the top 10.
Oh yeah, I know that, but the biggest one.
That's just one.
The biggest one. The biggest one has the capability to drown Vulcan straight away.
But what about the rest of them?
Yeah. Well, he can take his 0.25 out of all 10 of them, and the liquidity will be gone.
Gone. Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? It's just crazy. I'll spend.
There's all this crap about him handing over the 150,000, as if he's gonna do that. Seriously.
What was that bit, sorry?
The three owners of Vol are expecting him to hand over that 150,000 for the LP.
Well, apparently he did.
Well, when? They were still talking about it today.
Yeah, I know. Just a couple of hours ago. They've posted.
Have they shown proof of it?
Yeah, they've posted the TXs. I haven't had a look at them, but they posted the TXs.
Right. Okay, I take that back.
Yeah. So that's apparently been done. But I have some funny information on that, but I'm not going to say it on live stream. Not just yet.
You have what? Sorry, I missed that.
I have some funny information on that, but I'm not going to say it on live stream just yet.
Why not? No one's held back on you, mate.
No. I'm gonna hold on to this one for a little bit. I find it quite amusing. I've been trying
Which
to.
Which blockchain whale? You mean blockchains?
What was that bit?
I'm just asking Whale, what blockchain has he been looking at for years?
No, he's just talking about blockchain in general, I think.
That's right. That's what I was asking.
Just looking at the blockchain. And so, because like Jason will attest to you that I'm really good at finding who owns a wallet. And that's why in the one thing when that got sell pressure, because that's all it was, and it was just a holder who did that sell pressure, I identified it as Lucky Charms, and I was 100% correct. And I've been like Oliver, if he would be honest, he would attest that I've always done the same thing to him, because when we started one, he was like freaking out, this wallet's selling, and I would tell him who it was, and I said, it's okay, they're just doing whatever they're doing and it's fine. But yeah, every single time I'm right, because I only say things that I know that I'm 100% right when it comes to identifying wallets on the blockchain.
Yes, no, you are. You blew my head the other couple of months ago when you knew about Scott's wallet.
Yeah, I know. It's yeah. But it's also other tokens that people hold. There's certain things that people have that about, because I have a lot of conversations with people. So there's a lot of little telltales things that people give away that gives you a little bit of inside information.
Yeah, of course.
And
hey, Joe,
we got to do this. We're imitating a picture. Yeah, well, I sent you a link, Chalk, so come on. Oh, you're leaving us to it. Oh, don't do that. We're the best job in the whole wide world is to join us here.
She needs a job. Mr. Chalk's putting the pressure on.
Yeah, I know. He's cracking the whip. He needs her to get to work and earn him some money so he can just sit there drinking piss.
That's what I'm about to go get.
What is it? We need to find out what's bad for tokens. What's good?
We know what's bad for them.
All right. This is I don't.
It's
I
corrupt
can't remember.
CEOs and devs.
I can't remember whether just because I'm holding a screwdriver doesn't mean I'm being nasty.
Yeah, put that down. Put that down, will you?
This is to attach the GoPro on its little standy thing. I need to fiddle. It's me ADD gets me, and I'm all twitchy like this.
Thank God you haven't got Tourette's. My God.
No, I don't have that.
imagine you having Tourette's.
Just too much ADD. I'm always.
You wouldn't have time. You wouldn't have time to fit the swear words in. You talk that much.
Fuck off. Oh, what was I saying? I don't know. I'm sure it's going to be really intelligent.
Something about bad tokens and good tokens.
Oh, yeah. I don't know whether I said this on live because I messed up the first 15 minutes. So I have no idea what I said. But, oh, yes. If you guys have any ideas that you want to contribute to the new calf token as an idea, please let me know.
I've got an idea.
Well, write it down and send it to me.
Oh, you don't want me to tell you?
No, in private.
No, I think I can tell you out loud. It's fine.
Okay, you tell me.
1% of the sell tax goes to my wallet.
Oh, my God.
What?
Oh, we'll have to start calling you Prado.
Is that?
Oh, no, he would be a lot more than 1%, wouldn't he?
No.
Sorry, Daniel. I got your back, mate.
I couldn't ask my CEO for any money.
Daniel kind of annoyed me a bit earlier because he sent me we direct message, right? And I'm nice to the fella because, like, I have there's two sides to me, okay? Now, there's a very clear definition between or line between the two sides. One side of me, which is supporting of the CEO, okay? Yeah. And if you're a CEO, as far as I'm concerned, you're allowed to do whatever you want. Because you're in the crypto space, you can do whatever you want. You promote it. And if you can attract investors into your project, then you're allowed to do that. All right.
Yeah.
But of course, you have responsibility as the CEO to provide a product which will give your investors some sort of security and safety of returns. Okay. Now, of course, we don't have to provide returns as such because that's the risks that we have in the space. You got to, have constant buy pressure and all that sort of stuff, volume and that. But there's still a responsibility as a CEO. So in other words, you design it, you either fly with it or you die by it. Like, it's going to cost you one way or the other. Okay. So, like, you're either going to be rewarded with you develop something wonderful, or you're going to be shot down in flames because it didn't go as good as what it should have done. Okay. So you got to be responsible for it. Now, the other side of it is the tokenomics and the token itself. And I have stayed completely out of talking about his project. I don't care to participate in his token, to talk about his token. That is purely that, because who gives me the authority to be someone to say that whatever he's doing isn't going to work or isn't right or whatever, like, we all have our opinions, yes, but me personally, I just prefer not to be opinionated on that because, like, you could almost say, well, how's calf token going, Keith? And you go, like, what gives me the authority to be able to dictate to another person that they're doing the right or wrong thing? Who knows? There might be a boom. I don't know. So, but I have it in direct messages and I can show, which is that I'm supportive of Daniel Prado doing what he wants to do. Now, I'm not supporting his project. I'm supporting him as, like, if he chooses to do it. Now, if it goes good, that's good. If it doesn't go good, well, then he's got to face the consequences, right? So that's my opinion. So, you know, I'm very much what you'd call a fence sitter, but only because I don't like talking projects down because of their tokenomics, because we all do our due diligence, our own research, we work it out. You know, you've been around in the space long enough, and for people that haven't, well, maybe you shouldn't invest in tokens like this, you know, maybe go for the Bitcoin or something. So I have Bitcoin in a wallet that we're mined and only have one transaction on. Then Virgin by the one, but Bitcoin.
He's saying that because they're clean, they haven't been on the market, that they're worth more.
Yeah,
because he's created them.
Yeah, I know, because he's actually a miner, by the way. He's a Bitcoin miner.
Is he a whale miner?
Yeah, he is. He's a whale. He's a Bitcoin whale.
Yeah. Is he from Tasmania or New Zealand by any chance?
Yeah, the south end of New Zealand.
Yeah.
He owns half of the South Island. He's a serious whale.
Owns half of the South Island. Yeah, right.
And the people that live down there rent all the houses off him. He is the man.
Right. So did he buy that off? He buy that off the Crown, did he? Off the Commonwealth?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, he's good, and I only mix myself with good, top quality people, mate. No little fairies around here.
At least you're talking the truth there.
No, he didn't, did he? He really, really made a mozza of it, didn't he? I know.
He can't control his emotion. He can't.
Yeah, I know.
He gets too angry.
I know. If you're going to go into personal stuff, I'm happy to talk about that because that's different than the CEO stuff again, right? But when you're talking about the character, I was saying this to my partner, is that whenever he's confronted with any sort of altercation or something, he just can't help himself but get actually really angry and just loses it.
So irate.
And I like seriously in this space, like you've seen me when I've been, like accused of rugging and all this community pressure coming on. What do? I just sit here and go.
You put your feet up on your skid steer handles and just listen.
That's all I'm doing is just go, yep, okay, righto. No, yes. And it's like, I'll sit stiller than what I do now because now I'm just relaxed, so I'm doing all this stuff. But when I'm under the pressure like that, I'll just sit still and it's like an interrogation session. And it's like, let that go through to the keeper or that one go through to the keeper. And every now and again, you might have a little swing at the ball, but other than that, just let them go. Just don't worry about it. But Prado, oh, fuck.
No.
He just goes crazy, man.
It's like his dad took his Tonka truck off him.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Daniel, but you do. You just that's one aspect that you've really got to control to be able to be a CEO of your token. You really got to get that aspect under control. Because it's really, really hard and you're going to have a lot of pressure come on you. And you haven't felt anything yet. You think you're under pressure now because of what Brian's done. You wait until you feel the pressure of what you do. And then you're the one that's responsible. And you see how you go then. Hi, Spartan Pubgut. Hello. Pubgut. There you go, mate. I've never seen you here before. Thank you very much for coming along. Thank you.
Daniel confessed today that he's not going to do anything illegitimate to that.
Yeah, that's right.
Token.
Yeah, that's
right. And straight away they all question him on the 49% tax.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But the thing is that if you put it in the contract, it's not illegitimate.
Yeah, because I know it's not. But
if people buy into it, well, then it's on the buyer, isn't it? Isn't it buyer beware?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, cool! Your creative shots, awesome. Thanks, mate. You changed the name. You just make it bloody hard for me to keep up. I'm going to go, what? Good stuff, Creative Shorts. Thank you very much for calling in. It's great to see you. I haven't seen you for a little bit, but obviously it's all about timings and whatever. But well, I'm sure it's that because it's got my good looks and stuff.
What's the second part of your name, Spartan? How do you pronounce it? Pubged. Pooge.
See, that's the problem though, Whale Miner, is that you are correct, I feel, with that thing. Like, yeah, it's a difficult one, isn't it? Because there's just so many things I personally don't like, and that's just about every single thing about it.
Maybe I should go and invite Daniel on, see if he wants to come on and have a chat.
Yeah, why not? Send him. You got the link. Send him a link, or I will. I'll DM him. I'll see if he's awake.
Oh, Mr. Prado.
Oh, he's offline.
That doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah, I know. It says that he's offline, but I still sent him a message, didn't I?
Just means he's watching in the background.
No.
Oh, pardon me.
But it's yeah, I personally don't know how you do that with the tokenomics. I don't understand that. But of course, is there something that I'm missing?
Don't start me.
With the latest blockchain I've been asking them about, well, they've been talking to me about taxes, and I've been saying about what I want, which, like the new calf token is going to have variable buy and sell tax the same as what it does now, but I wanted to put a cap on it, so it's no more than 15% that it can adjust to, and they obviously like that idea, yes, but that's just to give a little bit of community confidence that whatever happens, I'm not going to put 99% or something stupid on it. Yeah, that's right. Yep, I know, that's right. His weapons of mass destruction. Yeah, I know. It's just unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm starting to sound like I'm passing my opinion now.
Hey, I've got to change this over to comments, don't I? And I can read them all.
You'll be.
I can't put them up on the screen, but can
I? You should be able to. If you click on the comment, it says show or hide.
Yeah, not mine doesn't.
Oh, you're a guest. Yeah, you're not an admin.
Oh no, there we go. Or did you just put that up?
I did.
Oh, you clicked at the exact same time I did.
I'm watching you. It's my little spy camera that's there behind you.
Christ. On that wall. Not only do you know all my wallets, you know what I'm about to do.
Yeah, that's kind of funny though. You can tell people that I can find all your wallets.
I know you do.
Because I'm pretty good at hunting them down.
You know what money I spend more than my wife does.
That's why I go, hey, what are you doing buying that?
Get out of that clothes shop. What?
Don't buy travel care. Come on, what are you doing?
Get out of the pub.
What sort of?
Well,
pub?
you know where I am every Friday night anyway.
Yeah, I know that bit. Yeah, and you've even sent me photos from there as well. So
yeah, just to rub it in.
But I'm sure Prado's having a bit of a hard time at the moment with all his mixed emotions of the ups and downs of getting pressured and asked, and it can't be easy.
We might gain a few more holders from all this bullshit.
What are we doing now? Oh, we haven't moved for like a day or two. We're doing pretty good, haven't we?
Oh, the price.
I see the bots have been doing their little thing. I do a buy on the chart or whatever, and you can see a bot do a sell, but on the Grove pair or whatever, it does a buy over there. So, you know, we're getting volume, and the taxes obviously come from that.
I bought some the other day and I watched it, and nothing sold after it. I was surprised.
Yeah, but you only bought a tiny little pissy amount.
I remortgaged my house, mate.
Yeah, you got to move the price a little bit more than what $10 does.
Fuck you, Roy.
I know it's easy for a whale, isn't it? And that was the thing that BL had. It was all on his side. He was there talking to the community and was then able to play the field and press sell or buy and just milk it. Like, he was able to just pump and dump, and it was just unbelievable. And that's why they say like $40 million or something like that in total. Like, it's just, yeah, it's a pretty good payday for a year's work.
New house.
Oh yeah, but that's nothing compared to what he's withdrawn, and then to go on all the mental distress stuff and that. It's too hard when you gamble it all away, isn't it? And you get all upset with yourself. Well, that's on you, you know. Just because you play poker and end up, you know, playing big ends, it's all on you. No point getting upset now. And it's like, I just find that so all right. Oh, see you later. You just nicked off. I just find it quite funny how you get like murderers, and he's changed his name.
Where do I go? Oh, there I am.
Yeah.
Where do I go then?
I don't know. You went offline. I don't know what you did. But it's what you did.
Don't know.
I don't. I've got it on where it should show names.
Hey.
On me thing, it says it's supposed to show the names on the bottom of the screen, but we don't have names on there, do we? I don't see names.
No. I've got it down the right-hand side. I can see all the comments.
Yeah. It's all good. But he was able to just do so much of the flexing the community to his own advantage. It was just unbelievable. It's like Prado doing his whale call, and suddenly a whale would buy, and go, whoa, check this shit out, you know, and it's like BL will be there going, look at those suckers. They're hyping it all up just because of what I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those who don't have much to spend always the ones that, that's exactly how it works in the space. And that's why you don't, you know, it's very difficult to go swimming with whales because they just make it messier. It's just unfortunately the way it works. Yep. But if anyone has any features that they feel might be good for a token, let me know, because I'm just interested to see if there is any ideas that I might. Geez, you're tootling away there enough.
Yeah, I'm trying to set up something. Hang on.
Put it on vibrate.
It is.
Oh yeah, it was making noise. But if anyone has any ideas, I'm interested to have, unless of course they're private ideas and you want to save them for your own token or whatever. And of course, don't tell me, but
yeah, Keith will steal them.
There's no way I want to do another project. I had enough. No thanks. Yeah, this is just life consuming. What's our bugger for?
I was trying to add this live stream to my YouTube channel, but I got to wait 24 hours. It says.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Why, you got many subscribers?
Yeah, one.
Well, why do you want to add it to your channel?
So I get more.
We're streaming onto Chalk's channel as well. So
yeah, I know.
if we say things that are really, really bad, then she gets in trouble for it as well.
We love you, Chalk. $400, man.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Scamming.
I've lost way too much to scamming shit. I'm sick of it. But of course, like, what do you do?
I had a mate that got Bitcoin at under $10, I think he said.
Yeah. Those were the days, hey? But yeah, scams are just horrible. Like, it is so indiscriminate. It just takes money from everyone. Like, whether you're a poor person or a rich person, like, you have a look at what's happened at Safer at the moment and look at the people that have lost money. And, it goes from people that were invested, hundreds of thousands of dollars down to people that invested, next door to nothing. Like, it's the whole spectrum, isn't it? Relative to their life worth, someone that loses $1,000 might be equivalent to someone losing $100,000, but like, it's also painful, and there's people out there that really needed it, to be something. But of course, you should never put your hopes and dreams in a crypto project. But unfortunately, this particular thing was selling hopes and dreams. What are you doing there? Messing with your camera.
Yeah. I'll be back in a sec.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Right. Oh, yeah. No, that's right. I know what you're doing. I removed him. So, yeah. Any other conversational direction lines or something we should move along? Oh, go away, you stupid messages. Who's onto the new Safer Go? Who's into that? Does anyone love that idea? How do you know about that, Leon? Hang on a sec. Oh. Oh. Wonder why I can't hear it. Hey, being deaf. Who bloody made me deaf?
I've been up for like 24 hours and I managed to get to sleep. Then I got woken up 40 minutes later on the way to work. So I am pretty shot right now. Need a few hours to sort myself out.
He's too tired. I was asking someone if they wanted to join us on live stream who's never been here before, and he's been up for 24 hours with dealing with all this stuff as well, and so he's too tired to join us, and he just left me a voice message. That's why I just had to go and listen to it. But he is part of our Discord who's never been on our live stream before, that's going to join up and have a talk. NFT calf perfect collection. Wow, I need chalk here to decipher messages. NFT calf collection. When choosing between the best NFT displays, digital art frames. Yeah, oh, right. It's not a bad idea, is it? I'm doing lots of nodding. It's not a bad idea when it comes to the art side of stuff, because the art that we've got going on at the moment is that we can make a sequence line of, because you know how they got their layers, is really quite cool. The only thing that, sorry about the yawns and stuff, but it's just the typical night stuff for me. It's mainly to do with what you reward with your NFTs. Do you guys ever think that NFTs have a finite lifetime? You know, like when you offer passive rewards or something like that for an NFT, because I'm sure you guys have better ideas than what I do. But do you guys think that they have essentially a expiration date or something? Because of course they're essentially a fundraising mechanism, and once that funds have been raised and used, then essentially you can't do it again. So if you and you're essentially, for the use of those funds, you're essentially giving out like rewards as like passive income sort of stuff. But of course, you know, like if you do that forever and a day, then the rewards can be totally outweigh any benefit, and you'll be better off just like taking out a bank loan or something like that for raising the funds rather than selling NFTs. You know, am I seeing this all wrong? Or because this is one real conjecture that I have when I talk to people that say, oh, you need to do this NFT thing, and that's what keeps on stumping me, is things like that, because I don't really understand it, because to me it's kind of like at some point you can't just keep paying out. Like, for argument's sake, if someone spends $200 on an NFT, like, would you expect that person to say get $1,000 back, or $200 back, or $250 or $300, or, you know, what is a return that you think would be reasonable on a you know, say $100, you know, just use that as a rough number, $100, $1,000, whatever. What kind of return would you think would be reasonable on a $100 NFT purchase? Does that make sense? Because like the cause of the cars NFTs are different. Like they essentially are in the draw for a long time, you know, as a one-off thing. But I don't, that was to use the rebasing mechanism, and, you know, who knows what happens there now. So yeah, I just don't know what's going to happen, of course. So it obviously leaves all of that in a bit of a pickle. But what do you guys think about what sort of returns that people expect from purchasing an NFT? I'm so sorry for yawning. It's just haven't had me Red Bull. Sounds bad, but it'd be the wrong time of day to have a Red Bull. But this brain fatigue is just horrible, and I never got to have a sleep today because I believe it or not, with where we live and the farmer that we work with, I had to ask him for some money up front, and they pay by check. And to deposit a check, we got to go for a drive, which is 60 kilometers one way. So we got a 120 kilometer round trip just to deposit the money in a bank. So it's like, yay, joys of living in the country. But yeah, that's the way it goes. But if anyone's got any ideas for what sort of returns that anyone would expect on an NFT, like, because I really don't know how. Yeah, right. So you really think there's a finite amount, like around 300. So because I've always wondered how that would work, because like, for instance, if I did a NFT line and I was raising funds for the liquidity pool, there's obviously some instant benefits from that because it obviously boosts the liquidity pool. But having said that, it also still has its limitations because it's in the liquidity pool. And so is it really worth spending like that extra $200 just to get that $100 worth of credit in the LP in a sooner time than when it might be otherwise? Because I know building it from fees and that is slow, but what do you guys think about that? Because I've always find that a little bit difficult to sort of justify. Yeah, I know. I'm
You're getting tired there, mate.
Yeah, I'm all buggered up at this time of day.
This is your sleep time.
I'd never had one today. That's my problem.
Oh.
Yeah, I was telling the guys that, or girls, whoever's watching, that I kind of had to borrow some money off a farmer that we rear calves for.
Yeah.
I'll give you a tip. Ask White Top about that because he has won our draw, I think, 3 times now. I'm not sure how many NFTs he's got, but
I've won it twice.
Out of how many NFTs do you own?
I think I've got 6 now, or 5 or 6.
So what does that cost? $100?
Yeah, roughly.
And you've won it at times when it was like, say, at that moment when
I
you
won one very early when the price was up. I think I won one of the first ones you did, but it wasn't 6,000. It was only I think it was only 2,000 calf maybe, or $200 worth.
That was $200 worth. That's correct. Yes, because it's either $200 or 6,000, whichever one is least.
Yeah,
is what I pay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you technically like you could have dumped them on the market at that moment and got $200 worth.
Yeah.
Out of your $100 investment, and you've won it 2 more times since. So that's not too bad. So that's where, when you say about lost money on them, like my project is set up where it has 1.16 million tokens set aside for the NFT draws, or whatever else I do with it. And I can say whatever else I do with it now because I can make it get reflections, which helps to keep the numbers up now. So I have some flexibility there now, because that's like 23% or something of the holdings. Like, it's a massive percentage. So it allows me to have a treasury to be able to do stuff. So I would never do an NFT, hence why I've never done it yet, Whale Miner, an NFT thing that doesn't reward. I know that Jason, you could say, is lucky, but it's like one of the other winners, he's won it twice with only owning one NFT. So, it's mainly been small holders that have won. I won't say it. One of the biggest holders in the community, the biggest holder in the community has definitely not been winning the monopoly of the draws at all. No way. The random drawer has been very, very fair to the small holdings. There's no doubt about that.
Well, I think that one on Monday night was the lowest number I think I've seen come out. 70, yeah. What was it, 74 or something, 77?
Oh, 71. Yeah, I can't remember what the other numbers have been, but that's the second time that number's been drawn. So that one NFT has won twice now. So, it does, I know that having said that, that means there's a lot of NFTs there that don't win. Yes, I understand that. But, like as far as what I'm aware in the community, the spread has been really quite good. And like the previous week, Leon won, the week before, Leon won, and he donated it back to new holders. And then the week after, I actually won it. And then I've donated it as a secondary draw. So if you're a new purchaser of an NFT before Monday, you're going to be in 3 draws. So it's a perfect time. And of course, at the moment, I think there's only 4 NFTs in the 2 secondary draws. So, like your chance of winning is bloody good.
If I can get Bog Swap to work, then I would.
Why do you use Bogged for that? Why don't you use...
No, I'm trying to sell something else.
Yeah, I know that, but why don't you use Pancake Swap?
Because the slippage is bullshit.
Yeah, I don't understand why Bogged isn't working, because it should be. Yeah, that bit I don't understand.
Just keeps telling me to change my wallet to Binance when it's already on Binance. Yeah, it's like it's only recognising the MetaMask as an Ethereum wallet. I don't know.
Well, I'm using Bogged on the computer, and it's connected to me wallet, which is Binance, of course, MetaMask, and that works just fine. So, yeah, that I don't know. The problem that we have with the NFTs on one of the browsers, Edge or whatever it is, I think it is.
Microsoft.
The Third Web have actually emailed me to say that there is a known issue with that now, with that browser. So there is a fix for it, but of course, like I'm a bit tentative about running the fix because I'm no dev, and I've got to get walked through it a bit. I've got Third Web on Discord and that to get tech support, but I just don't want it to go wrong. I'd rather just send someone an NFT and if they have issues with it.
Yeah.
Because I just don't, if that went down at the moment, I would be in so much shit trying to figure out how to fix it because the new dev is working on some NFT stuff for me, but we're not sure about the Third Web stuff. So what we're going to do. So I've got to, it's going to take a bit to figure out because it's very difficult to make sure nothing's going wrong. Like you get no malicious devs. So when you're dealing with NFT stuff, no, I'm just sick of it. Just sick of bad actors within the space. It's just so annoying. And it's so easy to fall into that as a project CEO or owner or, the person that's actually saying to do it.
Equally as easy to be a malicious player too.
Yeah, the problem is this space is just sort of encourages it because there's no repercussions and stuff. So, yay! Natasha has joined us. Well, thank you for joining. She's from the Brood Fire. Oh, so thank you very much for joining.
I love Brood Fire.
Yeah. She's in there doing all the stuff, so has a lot of information on all of the shit and whatever. And thank you very much for joining and having a look at our fancy live stream, see what we do. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Because I was having I don't know what's been going on in there since I left an hour ago, but I was having a bit of a ding-dong battle with Bix in there for a little bit, but I don't know. Every now and again, you feel like you just got to do a little bit of pushback, you know?
Of course you do.
Might be good, might be bad, I don't know, but it's just that.
Well, the good thing about Brewfire is a bit more freedom of speech in there.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's good. But, you know, like they've been beating this for so long trying to get on top of all of the scammy sort of shit. And it all sort of came to a head pretty soon, didn't it?
Mm.
After a long time, but all pretty rapidly once it started to fall.
Gee, I wonder if they've done any investigating on Accumulator. Natasha might be able to answer that.
What is Accumulator?
It was a project launched on TruthSeeker. They done a stealth launch and it went to shit.
Oh, was that what you're trying to sucker me into? That's right. Yeah. I remember.
Me and Sean got into it, and Marsbar got in it, but we all got wrecked.
You know I don't buy into that shit, don't you?
Yeah, I was just trying.
You should just listen to me.
Yeah, right. Sorry, Dad.
Just spend your money on calf, son. You'll be right.
I do. Don't worry.
If people would just do that, then the chart would go what way? It would go up.
Oh, they got TruthSeeker in here.
I just hate scammy shit. I really do. It's just it's absolutely against my blood. Like, I just can't stand it. Like, and hey, Vulcandel. Hi, Vulcandel. Thank you. Cheers. Welcome. I just find that the crypto space is so
ugly,
fraught with scammy shit, and it just happens so much that, you know, to run a clean project is so damn hard. Not so much to run your project, but not to be tarnished.
It's not.
You know, like with
it's not hard, to be honest.
No, but what I mean is when you're in that space to be tarnished, you know, throwing in the mix, you know, like, because like, in my opinion, now this is just my opinion. I'm an owner, so of course you could say, oh, I'm biased. But in my opinion is that I just don't understand why people jump on all this other shit instead of jumping on Calf. Calf is just a genuine project that does genuine stuff. You can make genuine money as long as, you know, like, of course, it's just buying from the community. I understand that. But it is like, otherwise you're just going to other projects and just getting wrecked, and you might as well just throw your money away. And that's why I just, your father and son. No, I'm actually Jason over there. Over there, I got to point the other way to point to you.
You got to point that way.
Yeah, that's right. Jason there was in Discord, was known as my favorite son, but he's actually a couple of years older than me, and he lives on the other side of the country. So
we got flooded.
Yeah, we just got flooded as being father and son. people will they carried on so much that we were father and son and were fudding us to the max.
They had themselves believing that I was Keith's son and I was manipulating one token.
And it was just ridiculous. It's just the stupid shit that people come up with when they can't understand what's going on. It's so pathetic. But that's what I mean, like tarnished within the space, like you can run a clean, honest project, but all the dirt from just being in the same room gets thrown at you just the same. And it's like, what for?
You know why?
Why?
It's called jealousy and deflection.
Yeah, I know all about the deflection because I've been BL's biggest deflection in recent times. And on more than one occasion, I've been used as his deflection. Hence why I was having that bit of a tiff with Bix in Brew, because I was used as a deflection for BL scams. And it was what I find amusing about this is that when you're on my side of the story, you could see how much full of shit they were, but you can see why they came to their conclusion, because they wanted you to look over here while they're rugging you over here. And it was well played. They got what they wanted, and so that's. And of course, they drag your project down with it, because that some of that FUD, you get people that seem to be part of the cult that just want to just become believers in that narrative, and which is all fake. It's just unbelievable how that happens. Nice to meet him too. I know she's using a translator, so it's
okay.
Well, that's what it appears to be, except for you're not just joking. But no, I know you've contributed a lot in the Brewfire, so that's obviously greatly appreciated for sure to everyone that's there. I'm no doubt. But it's a very ugly space, and I was actually talking to my real son tonight, and he was giving me shit about being in the DeFi space. And I said to him, well, we're moving flat out to the refi space. And he says, oh, it's just the same thing. But hopefully, like, I know that over there they have their fair share of issues too, but just hopefully we can bring some good to the space somewhere at some point in time, hopefully.
What proved about those NFTs. Look at the one that ape didn't Bieber buy one of those lost apes, whatever it was, for $4 million. It's worth 50,000 or something now.
Who did that?
Justin Bieber.
Oh yeah. I don't really go for the art value. I don't see that at all. And Volcandel, you are correct. Yes, that's just the way it is. And once a scammer, always a scammer, I guess. Yeah, no, that's right. But that's what BL brought to the table, though, is that he was here. Oh, shit. Well, is that what I'm doing then?
What?
Because you see me?
Uh-huh.
You can make up your own mind. Like, I'm not telling you to or not to do. You can do whatever you want. Like, I don't push calf token. You can do whatever you want. Like, you buy, watch, sell. You can do anything you want. Like,
buy a watch.
Hey?
Buy a watch. Why would I buy a watch?
No, buy or watch or sell Well, you can do whatever you want. Like whatever floats your boat, you can do it, can't you? I'm not telling anyone to do anything. Like if they want to buy some calf token, it would be greatly appreciated, but it would also be good if some people would sell it and then buy it again and just keep doing that if you want. And then it would be really good because then I'll get more volume. You can do whatever you want. But that's where I'm never, even for my own project, I'm not for one. What I was saying before, I just wish some of these people would just realize and buy calf token. It's because we're not doing that stupid shit. Like if they instead invested just a tiny bit of that money in calf token, it would be such a better project to sit with the community because it just doesn't do, it will never do that sort of shit. Yeah. We know. Thank you. Oh,
I can't wait for it because it's a stupid screen.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll wait for you. There you go. Oh no, I'll put it in there. Here you go. Oh, there you go. There you go. I'm waving for you. Yeah. Just not sure about going on Grove Chain. Can you explain? I would love to hear what your thoughts are on that.
Me too.
Because I'm presuming that you're saying that it's not as good as where we are now. And so I would like to know what your thoughts and feelings are on that. So please let us know what you think. Because we're definitely wanting to know specifically about that one. That kind of stunned us.
I haven't seen any investigatory work done by Brood DeFi on Grove yet, so can't be too bad.
Like every token, though, that launches on a blockchain, you always get some of them that rug and all that sort of shit. Like, but that's nothing to do with the blockchain as such. You can't help that. That, you know, there's always going to be scammy projects, and you know, unfortunately, it's just the way it is. As much as they might do their due diligence to try and make sure that projects are real and legitimate and stuff. Because I'm going through my fair share with calf token to make sure that it's legitimate and stuff. You know, it's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I know. We look after him, Natasha. Thank you very much.
Bye, cheers, Natasha. Nice to meet you. Yes, it is a little known because it's only been a chain for...
Jason will explain.
It's only been a chain for... When did it launch? January?
2 months ago.
No, they done the transition back in January or February, and we were all airdropped. Yeah, it was around January, February. So yeah, it is a new chain very much. But I personally know one of the founders and have sat with him numerous times with a beer and a pizza, and I think they're pretty legit. They got a lot going on.
The thing about Grove is
currently building their office in Saudi Arabia, which the land they're building on was donated by the Saudi Arabian royal family.
They're officially partnered with them.
Yeah, they're partnered with the royal family. They've got millions of dollars donated by the royal family to establish their hydro farming in Saudi Arabia. So their plan is to be fully green energy blockchain. And I think in today's climate and day and age, I think that can't be a bad thing, really. They're also looking into becoming a marketplace for household solar energy as well. So manufacturing and distributing solar panels and stuff for residential houses.
The other thing about them is that apparently, why am I getting feedback? Oh,
Reverb.
it's horrible. Yeah, I'm getting feedback.
That might be just your ears playing up.
Yeah, not that one. You might be able to confirm this a little bit more than what I can. I was told on Discord with the owners or the management team of Grove is that when we launch on Grove, we're going to have access to promotions to 100,000 plus people that are in the Grove community. And their live streams regularly get like 15,000 or something like that views.
Yeah, they're huge.
So the advertising that we get. See, at the moment with Calf Token, we're stuck in this tiny community of Seifu, right? I would imagine that the Grove blockchain community will make the Seifu community look like nothing. And I don't think I would be exaggerating that fact at all. And it will just, I'm sure that it's going to make the Seifu community just look like a joke for size, and especially that you've got so much more potential because being a refi blockchain that you've got so many more people that are attracted to the blockchain just because of their ethical stance on certain environmental and ethical mental states, thoughts. And so that's the type of people that we need for Calf. Now, at the moment, we've got like 160 holders. And so if we're going to be given promotional help, from their promotional staff to help us to get content, to add to my content to release to the public for promotions. We're going to also have some help on their Grove X exchange, which will give us another advertising leap as well. So there's a lot of things that are looking very good to do that move to Grove than where we are now. Because where we are now, the Binance blockchain does nothing for us. We're just stuck in this Seifu community, which is just farted on me like nothing else for no reason. But it's just it's full of scam. And so, and everyone's talking, every project that's spawned in this community is all scam. So, what do you think our chances are living in this community as a refi project? It's not fair. It's not right. We don't belong. So we just need to get the hell out of here and go to a refi blockchain where we belong. So does any of that change your viewpoint, Whale Miner, on the Grove blockchain and what advantages that it offers Calf? Because seriously, we only need, even if you doubled your holder base, like the
how many subscribers do you have on your YouTube channel, Keith?
178 last time I looked, I think. I'll have a look.
Grove Coin.
183.
Grove Coin on YouTube has 8,800.
Yeah.
On their Discord, they have nearly 3,000 members.
Yeah, but of course it's not full of bots. Like Brian had 30,000 or something, but yeah, everyone knows where those 30,000 were.
They weren't real people, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. That's all just fake shit. And that's why, Seifu Dad, we agree with Vulcan Dell 100%.
Yeah.
And that's why we're doing something about it.
I also think regulation won't be a bad thing to a certain extent.
It just has to. Like, I just don't get it. How you can scam people and get away with it.
Yeah.
I can't see how that can be a formula for success of anything going forwards, where it's just riddled with scam. I just don't see it.
Well, like Vulcan Dell says, it's just going to ruin the whole ecosystem.
Yeah, it's like it's all just greed for the self, and it's just wrong. It's just not the way to do shit.
I need to go to bed.
That's all right. You can do that.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're allowed to. It's only 8 o'clock where you are. You're allowed to go to bed.
No, it's not. It's 10 to 10.
Oh, you poor boy. Life's hard, isn't it? Life's hard at the top.
It is when you work for someone else.
It's challenging. No, it's all good. Thank you very much for joining in, Jason. That's awesome.
No
It's been great having you here. Thank you very, very much.
I'll chat to you tomorrow. See you, everyone.
All right. Take care. Cheers, mate. See ya. Well, there you go. So Jason's decided to you need a list. I'll write the list in the chat, okay? There you go. Well, sorry, Chalk wrote it in the chat. And then my name will pop up in a second. Oh, no, I said... Yeah, it won't send it to my YouTube. There you go. We do that already now. See, technically, when you buy a course for the Carves NFT, in the I'll be able to show you. I'll share screen and I will bring it up. This is the wrong internet page, but I'll switch pages in a second. That's am I going? Yeah, right. Oh, sorry. I think I need to. So you got revenue streams like NFT sales or whatever, and then that buys calf, right? And then that there gets split in the I'd have to show you. Go to no, I don't want that. I want calf token. No. It shows you how much I look at this stuff, doesn't it? Oh, treasury section. Must be in view wallets then. And then you've got the... Oh, geez, I make myself look smart. You got the NFT sales. So you got the revenue streams. And it buys calf. And then of that calf, 50% goes into the treasury wallet. And the other 50% then gets split into these sections here. So then you got the farm operations there, which is 40% of the 50%. So it shows you that where the NFT money goes, and that there is sitting in the wallet. Like at the moment, you got all these wallets here. And so you got the farm operations wallet where there's 23,000 tokens sitting in there at the moment, because it's never actually been drawn on yet. And same with the dev team and of course this one here, the prize fund gets drawn on because that's where the 6,000 calf comes out of. So yeah, that's where the farm operations wallet comes from, because that's an accumulation of that calf that the NFTs buy. So yeah, that's where technically a portion of it already goes directly to that spot. Chalk's actually not here. Sorry. When I type in a message on the computer, it goes to both, because I'm broadcasting to Chalk's channel as well. It's as though we both typed it, but it sends it to her YouTube and also to mine. So if you're watching on Chalk's YouTube, you see Chalk saying like Car V2, and if you're watching it on my Discord, you see me saying Keith the Crypto Farmer says Car V2. So it's like two YouTube channels, and it splits the conversation to go to each YouTube channel. So it's yeah. So she's actually not here. She called in for a second. Yeah, so that's what happens there. So sorry for the confusion when I type it in there, that it's actually not Chalk talking. So yeah, obviously she called in right at the very beginning, but yeah, that's what happened there. So didn't mean to get you all confused thinking that Chalk's here, because she's abandoned me. I'm gonna be all alone. I tried to upload some, or started to do some YouTube, TikTok. No, it would be on TikTok and YouTube, but yeah, it just takes ages to download because they're slightly longer videos. I think they're like 3 or 4 minutes or something like that of moving some cattle around today. So yeah, like I said, I had to go to town and deposit a check, and when we're doing that, there's no reception and stuff, so I just couldn't do it. So I will get onto it once I finish this, because I'm using the GoPro is what I'm looking into, and yeah, I kind of need that available to be able to download videos. So that's what I've got. I should have one that's ready to go to get on there, because I already done it. Share, and then go TikTok. And but for some reason it wouldn't do it. Maybe this time it will. Or maybe it won't. Technology. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason the stupid thing won't download. Just like I go share. It's amazing how much time you spend just trying to get videos, because you download the video through the there's an app that you have to connect to the to connect the GoPro to your phone, and then you spend ages downloading the video, and then which is sent by Wi-Fi, and then you got to send it from your phone to TikTok, so probably in China or something. So then you can get it on your platform, and then you edit your video, and then it still has to download it again to do whatever to get it onto the platform. So it just seems to take ages to get it done. So even just doing, if you go up towards 10 minutes or whatever, it just takes forever. It's just crazy amount of time, and it just gets too much. But for some reason, the stupid thing just doesn't want to work. So I don't know. I'm trying it at the moment. I just give it away, and yeah, I know connection's lost, blah, blah, blah. Tells me off. But anyone else have anything you want to talk about with today's issues or anything like that? Because I don't mind talking about a little bit, but Well, we already covered enough of the shit as it is, because it's essentially what it is. It's just a mess. But I do find it quite humorous that the amount of shit that was sledged at me, and the tables are turned. It's just, I'm not gloating or anything, but it's so disappointing. Why do they have to be like that? When it's just like, just be kind humans and just do your thing. And that's the whole thing about the scamming stuff. Like, just don't do it. Like, it's just so stupid and rude and cheating. It's just wrong. But unfortunately, that's what you get. Now, I know I can stand here and preach all day long. You won't get it with calf, but technically I've been rugged with calf. So that's bloody great, isn't it? When you talk to any developer and they say the same thing, where it's a very, very dangerous place. Shit happens, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm posting it on there now, Vulcandel. As soon as I get my phone to connect to our live stream, which we are now, I will whack it on there. I would love it if you join me YouTube. And do you have TikTok as well, by any chance? I know a lot of people don't like using TikTok, but do you have TikTok at all? And happy to, because I need as many followers as I can get, because I've got to get 1,000 to then be able to do live streaming on TikTok as well. So then I get to do TikTok live, which will be really cool. Because essentially I could just film the activities as it's happening, sort of stuff, and just broadcast it. So that'd be pretty cool. So let me know if you are interested in that at all. And of course, you see more of my little short stuff like that I put up, or whatever it is. I'll try and put the same content on YouTube, and same with Twitter and stuff as well. I need as many followers as I can get. I haven't got very many, so as many people as possible that will join. I'll tell you what, I'll just post the links and you guys can make up your own mind to what you want to do, of course. But believe me, it's greatly appreciated if you did, without any doubt at all. Absolutely appreciate it. Right, I'm gonna. You're too old. You're not too old for TikTok. Just get the app. There's the TikTok. And then I will, once my phone decides to work, I'll go to my Twitter, because I've got bugger all followers. Like, it's just all lonely, so lonely. Right. This is the NFT farmer one. And then I've got another. No, that's for the course for the cars, which is NFT farmer one. And then I've got calf token. Just so many, isn't there? And that one there as well. So if you guys would absolutely do me the honor of joining up, with any of those things, that would be awesome if you did, because I need all the people I can get. Because yeah, I just don't have enough. Because you're on Chalk's YouTube channel, I'm presuming. So you're watching from Chalk, so you're only seeing what I post on my YouTube. Right. Okay. How do I do this? I don't know. How do I do this? I don't know how to do that. All right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I will put on my YouTube here and on the geez, I don't know. I know I'm too old for technology too, obviously. On YouTube, look for Keith the Crypto Farmer. I don't know. Like, what? Oh, no, I don't need to do that. You do this. I know there's a link, but I know this is who I am. So now you'll see it on Chalk's channel as well. But that's my YouTube channel. So, of course, if you were to connect onto my YouTube channel and then open up this live stream, you'll get the links. I don't know, like, oh, man. I could put it in the descriptions after the show, couldn't I? I could do that. Yeah, I'm sure I can do that. So after the show, I could... yeah, that's what I'll do. After the show, I will I'll whack these links in the descriptions of this live stream. Yeah. All right. Yeah. As soon as the it's all processed or whatever, I'll if you still need the links, just go to the description on the live stream, and I'll put the links into that. I'll stick them on as soon as it becomes available on YouTube. So yeah, the problem is when you're watching YouTube, if you're watching just Chalk's channel, you only see the messages that are posted on Chalk's, or if you're on my channel, you only see the messages posted on my channel. And of course, I was posting from my channel, so you only see the links or the things that I post on my channel. But when I post something when I'm live streaming, it goes to both channels. That's what I was saying about how both of us, when I say something on live stream here, it types it into both people have said it, because it sends it to Chalk's and sends it to mine as though we've spoken. But, you know, I know it sounds a little bit brain boggling, but that's what happens. So, yeah. But I'll call it quits now, and I'll whack those links in the in the video. So hopefully it's all good. Well, all I can say is thank you very much for joining. Thank you, Volcandel, and especially for joining up on any of my things. Please do, because I need the numbers. And like I'm posting videos, like what I post on TikTok and that, I'm putting also onto my Patreon and putting that then over to Twitter, and I'm posting that stuff out there. So any more spreads I can get, the better. I'm only a very small project, but with all the help, obviously, it's greatly appreciated. Sorry for yawning, but I get tired now. I can't help it. But yeah, I'll do those links now. So thank you very much, Volcandel, for joining. Say for your dad, absolutely. Thanks for having a chat, and Natasha for joining. Of course, Jason for actually being on live stream. Whale Miner, thank you so much. As always, you just come up with great content. Leon, thank you very much for joining us, Leon. It's fantastic, of course. Spartan, which is Creative Shorts, thank you very much for ducking in. And I think that's about all we got. I know Ellie was here right at the very, very, very beginning. So thank you very much, Ellie, for ducking in. Yeah, take it easy, Leon. Thank you very much, mate. Take care. I know you're okay with dealing with shit. You keep your chin up. You just keep doing your thing. But yeah, just take it easy, guys. I know it's cost me a lot of money, so I get it. So just don't stress. We'll just keep moving forwards. We'll do our thing, and it's all good. All right. Take care, everyone. Love yous all. Thank you so much for your help. See you later.